Will you inspired me and I pulled my dick out and put it on the table, but I forgot I was at Benihana, so now heading to ER with a burnt and banned from my favorite restaurant, but god damn it, I'm inspired.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I need to pull my out more. Got it. Thanks for the pep talk. Well, I'll let you know how it goes.
You know what? Forget what I said. Forget what I said. Just, maybe some of you should just stay inside. The anxious dread of doing things. Okay, here's what I do. I'll answer that question. I think if you have real anxiety about doing things, I'm like this. I sometimes will get very nervous about vacations or events that I know should be fun, right? I build them up in my head. Oh my God, this has to be fun. It has to be X, Y, and Z. I think the best way to defeat the anxious fear of doing things is to remember the crushing fear of doing nothing. Remember that your life is a fucking moment, and no experience, win, lose, draw, fail, make a fool of yourself, is as terrifying as dying unfulfilled. Harness that fear. Think about the end of your life and how when you are sitting in that deathbed, you will look back and you will have two different roads. One, the one where you went out and did shit and you're fulfilled and you left nothing in the tank. You went all out so you can die with a fucking smile on your face and people will remember you as someone who lived a good and meaningful life and someone that they fucking look up to because you did it. Whether you were afraid, whether you nailed it, whether you fell on your fucking face, you went out there and did it. Because the second death is alone and sad. And you look back at all the fucking what ifs, and those what ifs are scarier and they will hurt you worse than failing a million times. I will tell you that. What ifs are infinitely more crushing than failures, 100%. So if you have endless anxiety about doing things, remember the even more endless anxiety of not doing things. Harness that other fear. Use that fear to motivate you. Yo, Will, just want to say that you are one of the best humans on this planet. I might not followed you for long, but you just show so much love. Also, Dodgeball, a true underdog story. I agree with everything you're saying, except for the first part. I don't know if I'm one of the best humans on the planet. I almost don't want to accept that moniker ever because that creates an unrealistic standard. I think one thing that is important to remember is that like people are people, right? If you put anybody on that pedestal, they're always going to disappoint you. I think by contrast, other people that are making media and making entertainment, the bar is so low that they are like elevating me. You know what I mean? It's like if you went to like a men's right activist convention and it's all dudes with fedoras and then like one normal guy walks in and is like, hey, stop saying that to those women. And you're like, oh my God, he's so fucking hot. You know what I mean? I only look hot because the other guy keeps saying milady. You know what I mean? It's really a contrast.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I only look hot because the other guy keeps trying to show you his waifu figurines. You know what I mean? I feel attacked. No. Don't. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mean to put anybody on the spot. I have waifu figurines too, okay? I just don't show them off to strangers. No, but seriously, listen, if I ever say anything that resonates with you, this is the amazing thing about advice or me saying things or giving takes. The best advice is shit you already know. Real shit. How many times have I said something where you're like, oh my God, I've never even thought that I should go out and live my life more. You already know these things. What I do is I just organize the words and spit them back at you. And then you're like, oh. And that's why it resonates, right? The best advice you'll ever get is shit you already know. The problem is we're all trapped in our own fucking minds. We all have imposter syndrome. We look at success, we look at fame, we look at happiness, and we give that to other people. For some reason, we're like, that belongs to those people. I can never be successful, famous, happy because that belongs to those people over there, and I am not that. And the truth is, most of those people that are successful, happy, famous, They're just
Oh, yeah,
dumber
wow,
than
that's
you.
very
They're
cool.
just
Spit on
stupid.
me anytime
They're
you want,
stupid,
brother.
and so they don't think
Cold?
about
Oh,
their
yeah, wow,
place
that's
in the
very
grand
cool.
scheme
Yeah.
of things. They don't think about their place in the world. They're just like, oh, that'd be really fun if I went and made a video. Oh, that's awesome. I made $1 million. They're not thinking. And then you're so fucking neurotic in your own head. You're like, well, I could make this piece of art, but what will people think? I should spend the next 20 years of my life editing something that I never show anyone. Because you're smart. Because you worry so much. You fucking have this art, this music, this truth inside of you, and you're like, no, I can't. I'm gonna put it in a closet because I'm worried someone won't like it. This is why the fucking things I say reach you, because you're smart. You're sitting here on a computer and you're like a smart person that's probably like, I can't do it. But you're oh, fuck. I bet half of you have some great hobby or piece of art or project that you have buried. It's in a box somewhere. And then you show it to people and they're like, this is amazing. And you're like, no, you're just my friend. It sucks. I'll never show it to anyone ever again. And I'll be honest, that was me. That was me. That was me. I was a drunk, degenerate fool until my best friend killed himself. And I had this moment where I was like, oh, fuck. Fuck. I gotta go do something. Am I gonna end up like my best friend? Am I gonna end up dead? Am I gonna end up like, because I felt what that did to the people around him. You know what I mean? I felt this sadness. When you kill yourself, it's the beginning, not the end. It's the beginning of sadness for people around you. That's why it's ultimately selfish and shitty, because yes, you get to end you get to have fucking command of your life and you get to end your problems, but you've created a lifetime of problems for anybody who cares about you. And that's what my friend Dave did. And I was like, oh, fuck, well, I gotta go live now. And ultimately for me, I was very lucky because I sucked at everything but comedy. I was dyslexic, I was ADHD, I was a little crazy, I had a bit of a drinking problem. And so I was like, if I'm not funny, this is gonna be bad. I got one thing I'm good at, I better go fuck my way out of a bad situation. So I had a clarity of vision that really allowed me to focus on what I was doing. But again, you got fucking music inside you. Everybody does. Don't let the fucking stupid people have a fucking monopoly on it because they're not afraid. You know what I mean? Sometimes making art is like pulling your penis out. It's a leap of faith that other person is not going to be like, that's disgusting. Sometimes you just got to pull it out and put it on the table. You can never fuck if you don't pull your penis out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Been watching
Put
for
that
2
on-
years.
put
and
that
your
on my
advice has
tombstone.
helped me realize a lot about myself. Keep entertaining and being you.
Thank you.
Thank you seriously.
Thank you. What if you're 30 plus? I remember you said one time you would have given up on comedy if you didn't make it before you were 30. I didn't say that because I didn't make it till after 30. I was over 30 when I started having success on this platform. And ultimately, I had to give up on film and I had to give up on improv to become successful as a streamer, right? Like sometimes it's a non-linear path. You just have to keep putting yourself out there. The thing about streaming that was freeing for me was it was the first time that I couldn't blame anybody else. Now, a lot of people fucked me. That is true. A lot of people fucked me along the way. They fucked me good and they fucked me hard and they fucked me plenty. However, I think part of myself allowed
Oh
people
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
to fuck me
Need Zero
over
gifted a
because
tier
I
1
was
sub to
so
deadly_flourish.
nervous to put myself out there. I was so nervous to have the failure be on me, right? I was so nervous to own the
Oh, yeah,
failure
wow, that's very cool.
if I was the person that was driving the ship. And so I ultimately worked for a lot of people and had a lot of success for them. But when you work for people, they still have the ability to be like, "Bah." That happened to me a lot of times. But streaming was the first time where I made something that when I put it out there, I accepted that the failures were mine, but so were the successes. And that was the difference. That ultimately was like the fucking thing that set me free. Was I was like, Go make it. How long were you streaming till you made it? Like a year and a half. I thought I made it when I had like 500 viewers,
That's very
frankly.
cool.
When I was able to pay my rent, I was like, oh, this is insane, bro. Let's go. I'm free. The
very
best
cool.
purpose of comedy. Just like food, just like music, laughter is one of the few things that is truly ubiquitous in the world, right? No matter what your race, color, creed, gender is, we all share laughter. Whether we are, rich or poor, in good times or bad, we all look to use laughter as a way to make our reality easier.
Will you inspired me and I pulled my dick out and put it on the table, but I forgot I was at Benny, so now heading to ER with a burnt penis and banned from my favorite restaurant, but god damn it, I'm inspired.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I need to pull my penis out more. Got it. Thanks for the pep talk. Well, I'll let you know how it goes.
You know what? Forget what I said. Forget what I said. Just, maybe some of you should just stay inside. You know what? Just keep your head up and, just maybe keep your penises.